Hey everyone, this is Rochelle, and welcome to Multiple Passive Streams of Income. My e-commerce journey starts with me resigning from my job as a New York City correction officer after doing it for 3.5 years. At that time, the mandatory overtime was just out of control. I knew I would be jeopardizing my health, and I saw the dysfunction within the department that was getting worse. I also saw inmate rights being changed so dramatically where the safety of the officers was drastically compromised. I decided the negatives outweighed the benefits and I created a plan to resign. Now, at the time, I had a part time job and I knew I could work full time hours at that job. And by the grace of God, 2 months later, I got a full time New York City job again. So I had my full time and part time income back. I also had confidence that I could create multiple passive streams of income, and having two stress free jobs, it allowed me to pursue what truly makes me the happiest. And that is learning new things and monetizing those new things. So I first came across Amazon FBA in 2017. I didn't really understand it, so I initially started with Amazon retail arbitrage, and that's when you buy items from a store on sale and then you send them to Amazon and sell those same items for higher prices. That didn't work out, so strike one. Then I tried my hand at drop shipping with Facebook ads. Needless to say, strike two. At about that time, I also did crypto mining with HASHFLARE. Now, I did accumulate a small amount of Bitcoin, and XRP I accumulated over time. And it may be profitable in years to come, but the value now obviously is terrible, so let's call that strike three. Then I tried my hand at some Shopify with print demand, strike four. I even tried to create my own affiliate marketing with t-shirt and hoodie sales, strike five. At some point, I circled back to Amazon FBA and tried to source my first product. I reveal all this to you to show you the journey to my first successful product on Amazon wasn't a cakewalk. It took many failures and a lot of time. Since I had jungle scalp from when I tried retail arbitrage early on, I used that to find my first product. The criteria was to identify a product that makes 5 to 10,000 monthly, less than 50 reviews, and costs between $20 and $50. So I eventually came across a table runner, and I searched Alibaba for table runners and found many different types of table runners to choose from. I narrowed it down to a certain one and I solicited a few manufacturers and eventually picked one determined by the price they quoted me, the quality of the samples I received, and their response time to my messages. Now, the way Alibaba works, you pay 30% of the total cost of your products up front, and then you pay the balance of 70% after the products are completed. I also decided to bundle the table runner with placemats to try to differentiate my product from other sellers. And I picked a longer table runner that wasn't carried in stores like Walmart or Target. So I felt like I made a great choice, obviously, because people searching for this product would probably have to order it online for the most part. As I was nearing the product's completion, I realized that the product was much heavier than the original table runners I had researched because I had added 8 placemats to the table runner as a set. Also, the shipping costs would be more due to the additional weight, and the price I would need to sell it for would be a lot higher than my original intentions. And now I was feeling terrible about the product. The product eventually was manufactured, so I had a inspection done, and the inspection revealed that the placemats were hand cut, so they were not identical in size, meaning the 8 placemats that were in the set were noticeably uneven in size.
What?
How am I going to sell that? So initially I asked for a rework, which means that the manufacturer has to fix the problem. They at first didn't want to do it. I requested they at least unpack all of the sets, group the closely sized placemats together so the uneven sizes would be closer in size and hopefully unnoticeable. So that was a lesson learned. When I received the samples of the product, I was only sent the one table runner and the one placemat. I never even thought to have more than one placemat sent to me because I just made the assumption that they would be cut evenly. It's kind of like when you buy a car, right? You don't say to the dealer, now, you sure this car comes with a steering wheel? There's going to be tires on it, right? There's a rear view mirror, correct? I mean, obviously, there's no way I could have known, but if I had ordered more placemats, it probably would have been more evident that they were hand cut and that they could possibly not be even in size. So the lesson here also is that you have to always get an inspection before that inventory leaves China. I mean, I know a lot of people want to cut costs, especially at the beginning, but it is worth every penny. It's going to cost probably between $200 to $300 for an inspection, but it's going to be worth every penny. Imagine you send that inventory to Amazon and that floor then becomes something that you start getting bad reviews on and your sales suffer. It's going to be a much bigger expense at that point. So definitely spend the money to get that inspection. After sleeping on it, I decided to abandon that product. I didn't pay the 70% balance. I did lose the 30%, which obviously was a costly mistake. But I feel like if I had moved forward with the product, I probably would have lost a lot more. So it was a valuable and an expensive lesson learned. So let's chalk that up to strike 6. So now I have so much more to share about other products that I tried and attempted to source and sell on Amazon that didn't turn out. So please check out my other videos on this playlist as I document my journey to my first successful Amazon product. And again, from my journey, hopefully it'll help you prevent mistakes and learn better ways to proceed. Please like and subscribe as I will show you valuable information and conduct case studies to help you find profitable products for Amazon FBA and develop other multiple passive streams of income. Thanks again for your time, as I know you could be other places right now. Take care.